Okay, so this is the second proper mission in Vice City, so I've already jumped ahead and got some of the hidden packages, in particular the chainsaw and also the revolver, and also the body armour. One thing I would actually suggest when it comes to Vice City, especially if you're playing on the PC on your operating systems such as Windows 7 and 8, is to save regularly. It's a great game, but it can randomly crash, and it actually happened to me a few times in a row, and I never saved the game for like 3 hours, which was extremely annoying. This was actually something Rockstar addressed in future releases, and they put the autosave feature in when they came to Grand Theft Auto 4, but it would have been nice if they'd done it earlier on in the series as well. It's actually a really good short wee mission. Going for the introduction just now. Just messing with the chainsaw. There's the Vice City run. You might have caught it there. Now, for those in the UK, you might know who this Limey is. It's actually, obviously, I've got the sound turned off, but the Limey is actually Danny Dyer, who's been in quite a lot of films. He's been in a lot of gangster films, a lot of films where he kills people. But for anyone that actually watches in the UK, Celebrity Juice, he's been in it quite a few times, and the long-standing joke is that his actual real name is Malcolm, and it pisses him off something rotten every time he's on that show and he gets called Malcolm. But it's a good laugh. He is actually a really funny guy. The hard man persona. He does sort of look like a bit of a hard man, but he's he's a father. He's got two kids, two young girls, I think. So obviously he's got to have a heart of gold as well. So yes, this is the thing. You've got to go find out some information which you think what's going to be happening about. I mean, I just ran over that woman there. Nothing happened, no stars, nothing. So you're actually going to find out if the limey at the Malibu Club knows anything about your stolen cocaine. Women doing a wee jump mid-air. Getting Kent Paul, he'll be pretty pivotal during this game. Especially a bit midway through. And then a wee bit near the end as well when Love Fist get introduced into the game as well. Try to think who Love Fist were ripping off. I don't know if it was a wee bit of Aerosmith. Probably at the time of the drugs. Although I suppose every rock and roll band was at some point bitten by the drug bug. But yeah, they were definitely up there. I think in terms of inspiration for Love Fist in this game. Although of course the Aerosmith were also the inspiration for Spinal Tap. So yeah, I didn't do a really good job of trying to chase after that car there. I'm not sure where I was going. I just ran over some of the folk. They normally can actually get some quite nice cars in here. There's a BFG injector behind me, and then obviously, again, don't know what I'm doing. And obviously a Cheetah here. It's pretty much the fastest car in the game, if I'm right in saying. Is of course based off of a Ferrari. Again, women just randomly jumping out. Again, I'm sure there was a radio advert in GTA 3 that's sort of paying homage to. It was like personal injury lawyers, something of that effect. I don't know. I need to go back and play GTA 3 as well. Maybe after this, if this Let's Play is successful. That always made me laugh how you could interact with the cutscenes like that. And obviously, you could have a conversation with them as well, but I find it so much quicker just to run them down. The thing that makes me laugh is, though, obviously the cutscenes at the time, because it's an older game, they never picked up that you could interact with them in that way, so the developers never made it so that you would still be, well, you wouldn't be out of breath if you just ran over somebody and just taking their cell phone, or if you're in the UK, smartphone. But yeah, so here's Lance Vance. So at the start of the game, when the drug heist was going down, and the gentleman that was carrying the cocaine, it was actually Lance Vance's brother. So it's you actually meeting up with him and obviously suggesting as a partnership so that you can find the money, he can find the man that killed his brother, which is a nice wee segue to what happens later on in the game. So it's a good plot. The chainsaw, just gratuitous violence again, I keep on saying that, but I think the way that Rockstar try to maybe liven it up a wee bit or make light of it was that you get splashes like cartoon blood on the screen. They knew that people were going to have a backlash at this game anyway, so I think they try to make it a wee bit more appealing, but also just really rile up the censors and the angry parents as well at the same time. There you go, driving Lance Vance's Infernus. I believe this was actually based on the Lamborghini Countach. And again, the missions at the start are really just to give you a feel of the overall map, and of course, here you're going to see where ammunition is, where you can go and buy guns. Again, that was one of the weirdest things for me, that when it came time for GTA 4, GTA 4 did a lot of things right, but did a lot of things wrong. One of the biggest things it did wrong was the PC version, and I've gone totally the wrong way here. That thing was so poorly optimised for Windows, it's unbelievable. One of the other things as well is they got rid of ammunition, and I can't think why. I mean, it's a staple of the franchise. Obviously it was brought back for the 5th iteration of the franchise, but again, little things they were messing with, whereas this, it just felt right. I really enjoy Grand Theft Auto 4, but not as much as I enjoyed this 3 and also San Andreas. And that's pretty much the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you like it, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. And I'll see you again in the next part of this Let's Play. Speak to you later on. Bye bye.